Hey, this is Alex from Mignolaverse.com, and I'm here to talk about this Hellboy figure. In a previous article, I mentioned that I had a Holy Grail figure, and this is it. It was gifted to me by my dear friend Jason, and I was at a loss for words when he sent it to me. But now I want to give you my review. Now, the figure is over a decade old, so I can't give it the 100% review, but I'm going to start with articulation. Now this has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think it's 14 points of articulation, including the tail. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can't really bend the knees or anything like that, and the waist and everything. Oh wait, is that 15? 15 points. And his upper chest, 16 points. Never mind, I take it back. That's pretty cool. But you can't bend him too much. It just has a basic, elbow swing, arm swing, head turn. It doesn't really do an up and down. Oh, slight up and down. Anyways, we'll move on. Next thing I want to talk about is accuracy. This looks like straight out of the comics. I'm going to do some close-up photos and show you. I mean, he's got a lot of the scarification on his face, on his chest. His right hand of doom, of course, has a lot of the cracks and scarring on there as well, and his arms. And this is something I'll do a close-up on as well. His BPRD, this is cloth. This jacket is cloth. And his BPRD symbol, and his little lucky shamrock right there. Of course, we have his gun holster for his famous gun. We have his, I guess this is homing beacon. He's got his little Alice Monaghan horseshoe, cold iron. He's got his crucifix. He's got a number of little packets on the back where he keeps all of his accessories. Now, I think they did a really good job sculpting this as well. I mean, it gives a three-dimensional look to what we're used to seeing in 2 dimensions. And I mean, I'm going to do another close-up later of his knees. They look like you could hammer nails in with them. It's pretty funny. And that's it for that. I mean, as far as accessories, he doesn't come with a lot. Like I said, he has a lot of these visual accessories. This is the only one that comes out. This is a little snap, but like I said, this thing's over a decade old, so it's not really sticking much because it is pleather and a little button. Now this is his gun, as we all know. And that goes right here in his hand, which is actually in a trigger holding pose. Goes right in. Now, again, since the figure is so old, that might be why sometimes his gun just falls right out of his hand. So I'm careful with posing it. Oh, there we go. Now his tail is cool because his tail helps him stand up. Otherwise, that's one of the things I don't like about it with the posability. I've tried to get his legs to pose him without, oh, wait, he made a liar out of me. Usually I used to have the tail actually propping him up, but I think I finally got him to stand on his own. And the tail itself, it's got a little wire running through it so you could actually bend it. So that's an actual cool extra piece right there. And paint application is really good. The scarification on his horns, on his face, it's not like overly detailed. It's more like Mignola style, where he shades it where it needs to be shaded. He doesn't overdo it. So this has the nice contrast of colors that you'd expect straight from the comic books. All right, so starting with the head. Let's look here. We got the scars on his horn stubs, the furrowed brow, the eyes that I didn't point out before. I love his beautiful yellow eyes. One thing is the scars on his face, just like the new movie makeup, which I once again appreciate them doing. His stoic expression. They did make other versions of this figure with him giving his gritted teeth, but I like the stoic expression more. And his scars on his chest. I mean, this guy has been through some stuff. I don't want to curse because I don't want Kevin to get mad at me. Let's go down here to his belt. Look at the details they put on his belt. Right here with the US, we have the horseshoe that he uses for Alice Monaghan. We have his beacon, we have his crucifix, we have his pouches, further down with his legs here, these giant knees that I spoke about before, look how huge those things are. I mean, that's the Bogrush's nail. He can nail that right into anything. His feet, he's obviously kicked a lot of things. I don't know what to say about his feet, but I love his little hooves. We all love Hellboy's hooves. Now I'm gonna maybe flip this guy around just to take another look at some other details. Now up here we got the right hand of Doom, all the cracks and, ooh, look at that, scarifications. This guy has fought a lot with this. Then we go up to another thing I love about this figure, which is the fabric. It's a fabric cape. I mean, no capes. Fabric jacket that, I mean, I love. I really appreciate the cut and sew. He's got his buttons here. He's got his symbols, his BPRD symbols, a little shamrock. Then when you get up closer to his head, you got the fake little pleather just for the coat, and his top knot, his hair. There's even some scars you see on the side, and it gives a really great, sharp Hellboy profile that we love. So, in the end, I'm going to give this Mezco Hellboy comic book version 18-inch figure, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but like I said before, this is my holy grail, and I feel that I'm a little biased. I want to thank Jason Swoboda again for hooking me up with this. I mean, I almost want to cry, but I won't on camera. And I would like to thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Mignolaverse.com for more terrible videos from me, because this is my first one and I kind of suck. Opinions are welcome. Thank you.